Hello and welcome to the Jewish Curiosity Podcast, where we ask questions and take journeys. We're beginning a new journey today to investigate the question, what am I doing here? And in this episode, we're going to discuss how we can change the world in ways that we never even realized. I hope you enjoy. Why are we here? What is our purpose in this world? What are we meant to be doing with our lives? The first answer is that we're in this world to make it a better place. Now, this is certainly true in very practical and tangible terms. We do want to make the world a more moral place, a fairer place. We want to make it a healthier place. But it's even true in metaphysical terms. You see, the world that we see around us, the physical world, is only the tip of the iceberg of reality. Above our physical realm, there are several spiritual universes. The realm that we find ourselves in is called Asiya, this physical realm. Above it, though, is the first spiritual universe, which is called Yetzirah, and that's where the angels reside. Above that is a universe called Bria, and that is where the souls reside before and after they spend time down here. And above that is the Olam, the realm of Atzilut, which is the divine residence. So we have these four spiritual universes, Asiya, Yetzirah, Bria, and Atzilut. Now, we see that the world around us is not perfect. And sadly, it's far from it. Of course, there is a lot of good in the world, but we have to be honest with ourselves. There's pain, there's suffering, there are diseases without cures, there are disasters in the environment, there are disasters in humanity. God created an imperfect world, and He calls upon us to partner with Him in the work of creation and to perfect it. Now, fascinatingly, this imperfection is not just something which exists down here, but it's actually something which spans all of the spiritual system. And God calls upon us to perfect the world in its entirety, to perfect all of the spiritual universes, tikkun ha'olamot. So how does this work? Well, corresponding to the four main spiritual universes, we have our own personal spiritual anatomy. We have four levels to our soul, and we're going to use these to perfect all these realms. We have our Nefesh, which corresponds to our actions. So, when we do good things, we're going to be able to perfect the world of Asiya. Then we have our Ruach. Our Ruach is the spirituality behind our speech. And so when we say good words, we're going to perfect the world of Yetzirah. Moving up, we have our Neshama, which is the part of our spirituality corresponding to our thoughts. And so when we think good things, we are actually going to perfect the world of Bria. And then above that, we have our Chaya. Our Chaya corresponds to our will, what we want so deeply. When we want good deeply, we can even have a positive effect on the divine realm of Atzilut. So with all of this, of course, it's not all positive. We have just as much as we have the ability to build, we certainly have the ability to destroy. And so if we do bad, we are going to have a negative effect on the spiritual realms. However, what is common to all of this is that every single thing we do is significant. It doesn't take a great scientist or a famous politician to change the world, not at all. It takes you living your daily life, doing the best you can. When you give a coin to charity, you just perfected the world of Asiya. When you say a kind word to another person, an encouraging word, you just perfected the world of Yetzirah. When you think positively about someone else, when you give them the benefit of the doubt, you just perfected the world of Bria. And when you want good, when you deeply desire a better world, when you dream of something better, you can even have that positive effect on the world of Atzilut. It doesn't take someone famous or celebrated to change the world. All it takes is you. Never think that what you do is unimportant, because it's specifically those small things that you do down here which are the most important things in the whole universe. I hope you enjoyed that episode of the Jewish Curiosity Podcast. If you want to find out more or check out more episodes, you can go to www.jewishcuriosity.com, or you can also find us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and YouTube. Have an amazing day, and hope to see you next time.